So this is my first attempt at a video. Well, it's actually my second. I ran out of storage on the first attempt. So today I will be showing you the model I'm currently working on, which is a Contemptor Dreadnought from the Betrayal at Calth box set. It's kind of an ugly model, I think. So I bought it knowing that I can make it look better just with a few subtle changes. Whether or not it works or not, we'll find out when it's painted. So the first thing I don't like about the model is this design on the knee pad bit here. So what I've done on the other here is just shaved it off. So it's just like a rounded rectangle thing, and I have some small rivets that I'll put on there. The other problem with the model was that the pose was very stiff. It was just straight up and down. So what I've done is I drilled out the centers of these holes here where it originally attached to the leg, and I put these 7mm beads in there to act to look like some kind of ball joint, and I've just fold around the edge of there so it sits more flush on the ball joint. I've still not decided on how long those legs will be yet. At the top I've put a magnet in here, and that was a concave dip for the torso. And what I've done on the torso is put an 8mm steel ball bearing in there. So that clips in, and you've got all this range of movement, and it's fairly strong. The legs won't move, so it'll just be the torso that can pivot on that kind of axis there. Next is the arms. I've done the same thing because they came with holes there, little dips there. I've put 8mm steel ball bearings in there. One thing I didn't account on is that it spins around quite freely, so when you put the weapons on, they tend to hang down, so there's no posing them up in the air or anything like that. But hoping that maybe once the paint gets in there, it might provide a bit of friction, but we'll find out. So I've magnetized all the weapons as well, and they just clip onto the arm. This is the melter. And I don't really like the Games Workshop take on the assault cannon, or whatever this is. I can't find the bit. It comes with this bit that sticks out and goes up, and it's got this shitty little barrel on the end, and I really just think it's pointless. So this bit here, so cut that off and put a 1mm brass rod down the center. That's kind of like, the central pivot point bit. Yep. So that's magnetized as well. And so that was the close combat weapon, and this is the original hand that came with it, which was okay, but the fingers are doing fuck all really. You're not going to grab much. So the only other close combat hand I had was from the Ven Dread Space Wolves Dreadnought kit, so I drilled the hole bigger, and that fits on over those bolters there. And last, because this is for the Thousand Suns, I wanted to make it look like the Forge World Contemptor. So this is the start of the headdress. the Egyptian kind of headdress, and yeah, use that thicker plastica just for a support to start laying on these thin strips, and then it'll be capped off and backfilled with putty with the slope to make it look like the Forge World one. So yeah, these also have these silly little star things with a skull on them, and I didn't like those, so they're gone as well. I've got the Forge World Thousand Suns transfer sheet in the post, so yeah, it'll be pretty cool once it's all painted. So yeah, thanks.